Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to go over the donations portfolio. These are donations to the channel that I threw into a portfolio, and I'm managing the portfolio and giving updates on it. So you guys know exactly what I'm buying, what I'm holding. I've done zero trading in it. All I've been doing is accumulating assets when I think they're cheap, buying them, and then holding on. That's the strategy I've deployed. I've got some speculative companies in here. I've got some value companies. I've really kind of spread it out. It's been zero OTC stocks, just stocks traded on American Stock Exchange, New York, and NASDAQ. So nothing too small. This has been maybe 2 weeks of trading days, roughly, in the portfolio. So only 14 trading days or so, maybe 15 with today. But I'll give you an update on the portfolio. Haven't had too many donations, so I haven't really added too much. I did forget to buy one of the companies, BPT, Prudhoe Bay. Somebody wanted me to buy that, so that is coming. I'll buy that here shortly. But looking at the portfolio, we'll kind of do an update here on what's going on. This is a portfolio I threw together. I didn't really even time my buys that much, guys. I kind of just got the money and threw it in. So this is without, I would say, I didn't time it to the nth degree. All I did was, hey, look, this is kind of breaking out or it's about to break out. And then I just threw the money in. So that's the majority of these companies. Some of them are up 25% in 2 weeks. Some of them have done very well. Intrepid Potash has done incredibly well, 46% in a very short period of time. We've got Noble Energy doing well, 23%. Rig, 21%. We've got Tidewater up 42%. UUUU, that was just a recent addition, 13%. So really, this portfolio is a commodities portfolio. It's 100% commodities. And what's in the portfolio here is energy service companies, oil companies, aluminum. We've got the one aluminum company. CEMX is another one that I've been looking at. I just don't have any money in the account to buy it yet. We've got some silver companies, some royalty companies in precious metals. I've got one shipping company in here. I've got a potash company, which is Intrepid Potash. That chart looks really good. We've got some uranium companies. We've got Platinum Group Metals, PLG, down a little bit in it. Sandridge, I did add Sandridge. I threw Sandridge in the mix just to throw that in there. That was one I added. We got a seed company. That's what seed is. But that's that. We're up. Well, in the portfolio here, guys, we're up 7.5% up here, and then we're up 4.34 on my copper COPX miners ETF, which I bought. So I'm up 4% there and 7.5% on the portfolio in 2 weeks. Now this is going to fluctuate quite dramatically. I don't know what it's going to be from day to day, but it'll be interesting to see when this is like 6 months out or a year out, what this has done. And I'm not going to trade anything in and out. The companies that I selected, I'm going to leave in there. What I did is I picked what I thought are some of the best companies in the out there in these sectors with decent looking charts, and I just started populating it. That's all I did. And if you guys want to donate, it's in the link. It's up to you on what you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. But if you donate, I'll continue to populate it, and I'll continue to buy companies which I think are at really good levels. And you guys can see exactly what I would do with the money to be completely transparent. So that's what we've got so far. If you guys want to join the Finding Value website, the website's down in the description link. You can join that if you want. I am going to do a Saturday Zoom call with everybody and answer all of your guys' questions. I can chart things if you guys want me to chart a couple companies that you got. I can do that with the group. That is for platinum members. The platinum members, it's $50 per month. You can do it on a month-to-month basis. If you feel like it doesn't provide the value that you're looking for, then you can obviously stop your subscription at any time. So that's not a big deal. The silver membership is a membership that will get you all the financial education stuff. The financial education stuff is the ratios, the stuff I look at, the physical metal ratio games that I play, It goes into a lot of other things in terms of market conditions and valuations, looking at inventories, looking at cost curves and all that stuff, the Lassonde curve. There's a whole bunch of things I go over that you can become a lot better equipped with. And after you read all of that and you come back and you watch the channel, you'll be like, oh, that's what he means by that. A lot of people are getting aha moments when they're looking at the website, reading it, and then coming back and reading, listening to my channels and looking at it from a little bit different perspective and paradigm. So this Saturday at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 1 p.m. UTC time, or UCT or Universal Time or whatever it is, it's 1 p.m. If you guys are interested in joining up and joining that Zoom call, you can do that. Link is in below. And this portfolio, I think it's going to be a solid portfolio. I think we have a lot of companies and a lot of chart patterns that are lining up to do breakouts right now. That is across many different sectors. Lithium, rare earth metals, they're looking like they're trying to break up. I don't know how well tied they are to the overall market, those two, but I'd still put a little bit of money in there. At least I am going to. And I've got a decent pick, I think, that's got some lithium assets that are priced very well in terms of enterprise value to market cap. I've got that on the website. I've got other ones too. The energy service companies look very good. The oil companies look like they're ready to break out. Uranium looks like it's ready to break out. The potash companies have already broken out. They're in full stride. They're going full cheetah mode. And the royalty companies and precious metals look like they're ready to take a run at it here shortly as well. When we're running on all cylinders, guys, it's going to be one heck of a ride. We have the market conditions that are basically prime for this to happen. High inflation, increasing interest rates causes the rotation of money into these sectors. We're sitting, at least if you've been part of the channel for a while, we've been sitting in this since 2020. And some of these companies have had incredible gains on the channel. Some to name a few, Athabasca Oil's done incredibly well. That was first brought up at 16 cents. We've got Crew Energy. I remember bringing that up at 33 cents. SM Energy at $1.50. We've had Intrepid Potash that I brought up multiple times throughout. That's had a pretty good run recently. We've had, if you go back and look at my Monster Patterns video, you can check that out. I was charting just massive patterns everywhere, all over the place. And some of them are still in existence and haven't broken out yet. Like some of the silver ones haven't broken out yet. The patient who are in that will be rewarded. Just give it time. A lot of the uranium companies have done incredible things. Encore Energy, Deep Yellow, Bannerman, up 800, 900%, over 10 baggers. We call it 10 baggermen, or 10 baggermen, or man, what was the other one? I had another saying for it that we were talking with friends, but it did get over 10 times. It just pulled back off that high, but it'll get back up there again. It'll be a fun ride, and I've really enjoyed this channel. It's been really fun. I've learned a lot because you guys have basically pushed me to research things a little bit differently. There's also a different level of having data and bringing it out in front of people, and then having to present that data to everybody. I have to know what's going on. I have to know all of the companies that I'm presenting. I got to be more on point, and it keeps me on point because I'm looking at it, I'm presenting to everybody, and it's helping me become a better investor as well. So I thank everyone for on the channel for leaving comments and pushing me, asking questions. Some of the things I do have to dive in a little bit deeper. I think I do understand some things a little bit better than what I used to before I started the channel. So it's always good to look back and reflect on the things that are good and whatnot. And I'm just glad that we're finally here. It's starting to take off. It's going to get pretty fun, I think, going forward. We've got the increasing interest rates from the Fed funds rate. That's like the first driver of pushing things in the right direction. I do think that this will last some years. I don't know how many years, but it'll last some years. I would say at least 2.5, 3 years is my guess. But we'll see. We'll see, and we can monitor it daily or weekly or whenever. I give lots of updates, and hopefully you guys are having fun with it as well, and it's working for you. If you guys have any suggestions, put it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on whatever you've got. And thanks for subscribing to the channel if you've done so. And hopefully we can keep forging forward with all these great picks. Give me a thumbs up for the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the website if you want to. Up to you. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.